Erika Sawajiri used to be one of the most popular and liked actresses in Japan. However, scandal after scandal ruined her career and her image, making her one of the most hated actresses in Japan. Erika Sawajiri was born April 8, 1986 in Narima, Tokyo to a Japanese father and an Algerian Kabyle mother who was raised in France. My mom was born in Algeria, but she moved here from Paris when she was 24 or 25, then met my father and stayed. My grandparents died earlier, and I never met them, so I have no contact with my mom's side, but she has 6 brothers and sisters that I met when I was a child. She was born to a wealthy family. She grew up in large houses that had stables with plenty of horses to ride. She didn't go to any international school, and she considers herself a totally Japanese person. She grew up listening to Arabic music and Gypsy Kings, so as you can already tell, she did not have the typical upbringing that every Japanese child has. That, of course, includes the burden of not being fully Japanese and feeling excluded by society. Her father disappeared from home when she was 9 years old and returned when she was in her 3rd year at junior high school, only to die from cancer that year. My father had a stable of horses amongst lots of businesses, but suddenly he disappeared when I was about 9 years old. We had a big house in Tokyo until then, but we had to move to an apartment as my mother had a hard time to make a living. She had to sell a lot of things, the house, jewelry, and so on. It was a tough time. Then one day, suddenly my father came back when I was 15. He told us he had cancer and was going to die. We lived together for 1 month with my 2 brothers. Her second eldest brother died in a traffic accident when she was in her 1st year at high school. These unfortunate incidents ensured the family looked out for each other and remained closely in touch with each other. Due to losing a breadwinner in a family, it was hard on their mother, so Erika and her other brother started working in the entertainment business. In 1999, Erika passed the Stardust audition after graduating from elementary school. She became part of the idol girl group Angel Eyes and began modeling for junior fashion magazines such as Cutie and Nicola. At the age of 13, she had 2 #1 singles early in her career. Actually, I was not really happy because I wasn't satisfied with those songs. In fact, I don't know how they could possibly reach #1. I thought everyone must be crazy to buy them. I didn't like those songs, it was just pop. In 2002, Erika started her career in film as well as extending her modeling career as a gravure idol. Her first film was Mondai no Nai Watashitachi. She received her first break in the main role when she was cast in the TBS drama Hot Man in 2003. This served as her launch pad into mainstream television. 2005 proved to be the most crucial year in Erika's career as her first hit movie Pachiji was released. Other notable movies from this year include Shinobi and Ashura no Hitomi, both of which received critical acclaim. Her career in the acting world was going great, however, in 2007 she got involved in her first scandal. During a press conference she did for the film, closed note. Well, she disliked her role in the film, and at the conference she gave short answers. She was roundly criticized by Japanese media for breaking Japanese etiquette and being disrespectful to her co-stars. She was visibly upset as she answered the host's question with "Betsu and I, not really," as it turned into a PR disaster. The whole scandal was then called Betsu and I incident. She was forced to apologize. No matter what situation I was in, the things I said up there on stage were not words that are supposed to be heard from a professional. I didn't consider what the children who held dreams as they wanted to watch the movie back then would have thought about that statement. I was still immature then, and I even thought that the actions that I took at that time were fine as they were. Now, I can sincerely say that I'm sorry about that incident. This is really how I feel. When she was asked about what led to her responding that way on stage, she replied, "I just got fed up with it all. There were predetermined values which I had to abide by, such as this is how I should be or this is how an actress should be, and I must act like this or that, and I just burst." I think that was one huge reason. I forced myself too much. However, in 2010 she said that she regrets that she apologized for this. That apology was a mistake, says Erika. My agency told me I had to apologize. I kept refusing. I absolutely didn't want to do it. I told them, this is my way, but in the end I surrendered, and that was my mistake. She said that to live as a famous person is very difficult. Your every move is being watched as if the FBI is hunting you, and you are no longer in control of your own life. When you sign on that dotted line with a management company, you essentially turn your life over to them. You are forced to work long hours and appear on shows that you would never choose yourself. Fellow actress Aya Yudo has even admitted to being severely burdened emotionally by the system. Due to the scandal, she went on hiatus. It was hard in Tokyo before I left. Every day was work and I couldn't sleep. I would get just 3 hours of sleep, so it was hard every day, says Erika. I just stopped and went to London. I wanted to live a normal life as a girl. I had to learn English, and that was tricky, but it was a really good experience. I just went to school, and after class, we went to a pub to talk or drink beer. After some time, there were rumors that her talent company, Stardust Promotions, would end the contract with Erika. The cause for this termination was said to be Erika's substance abuse, but her mother denied such allegations. Later on during the interview, she denied these rumors. During this time, she dated Tsuyoshi Takashiro, and they actually went together to London and came back on March 29, 2008. On January 20, 2009, Erika married Takashiro. This whole relationship was very controversial as he was 22 years her senior. In 2010, it was announced that she was getting divorced. She said, "It was a hard time in London with him. I don't have a good memories. It was a tough time, a nightmare. Fortunately, I made friends amongst local people and they would take me to parties or clubs, and that was fun because the nightlife is amazing." Erika later visited Takashiro's parents to apologize for their failure to continue the relationship. After a year in London, she packed her bags for Barcelona, where she stayed for another year. In the process of filing for divorce, their premarital contract leaked out, which contained shocking conditions. According to the contract, Takashiro had to pay around $79,000 to Erika each time he went on a date with another woman, and if he had slept with the woman, he had to pay double that amount. If the payments were made, Erika was willing to continue the relationship as usual. But the amount of making love the couple could have every month was also decided in the contract. The maximum limit was 5 times a month, and each time they exceeded that amount, Takashiro had to pay Erika around $4,000 each time. Many were surprised that he agreed to these conditions and married her. Then in September 2009, almost 2 years since her self-imposed break, her management dropped her, meaning she would lose her highly anticipated movie comeback role in 2010 as the lead in space battleship Yamato. Then she worked with an agency set up in Spain. She would cause outrage once more when faxes appeared on the desks of Japanese media in March 2010 announcing her comeback, with 6, rather tame, rules stating what media could and couldn't do. This caused an uproar as it showed Erika as a diva and someone hard to work with. She talked about this as well. "It was not me and I never knew about it," exclaims Erika. "The truth is those 6 conditions were my husband's idea. I believed him and trusted him, but he did wrong." While Erika was living in Barcelona, there were plenty of articles coming out about her saying that she was a party animal, which tainted her image even more. But in 2012, she made a comeback with Helter Skelter, which was a success and earned her a nomination for Best Actress in a Leading Role at the 36th Japan Academy Awards for her performance. But this role took a lot from her, so she had to go on hiatus. In her upcoming movie, she's challenged herself to intense scenes. She's an actress who becomes absorbed into her roles, so the heroine Ririko wouldn't leave her body for a long time. She seemed to be down. However, this movie helped to bring her back to the entertainment world, and since then she has been cast in many movies and TV shows. But as we know, her scandals didn't end. On November 16, 2019, Erika was arrested on suspicion of possessing MDMA at her home. During her criminal trial on January 31, 2020, Erika pleaded guilty to the charges and admitted that she had been using drugs since she was 19 years old. According to the ruling, Erika was in possession of 0.19 gram of powder containing MDMA, 0.6 gram of liquid containing LSD, and a 0.08 gram piece of paper laced with LSD at her home in Tokyo on November 16. She was sentenced to 18 months in prison, suspended for 3 years. After giving the sentence, Takioka told Erika, "I want you to make efforts to recover trust. Erika said. I think my only way to compensate is to do my best to rehabilitate, as well. During the trial, she said she would not be back in the entertainment business. However, after an almost 4-year hiatus, she came back to the entertainment business with a play. She took on the lead role in the stage play A Streetcar Named Desire, which was scheduled to run from February 10 to 18, 2024, at venues including the Tokyo Noon National Theater. During her 3.5-year hiatus, she underwent significant self-reflection, addressing the repercussions of her actions. It is reported that she reached this decision to return to the stage in consultation with her agency regarding her future career path. But her first sighting in the public eye was on Max Matsuura channel around October 2023. However, she was in the video for a very short time. Comments under that video are very heartwarming and they wish for her comeback. However, this is decidedly rather difficult just given the fact that returning to entertainment after a drug offense is generally unheard of in Japan. We will have to wait and see if she will be able to come back to movies and TV shows. But no matter how many scandals she was in, she still has many fans in Japan and outside of it which could help her to come back. What are your thoughts? Thank you for watching and see you next time.